Hi, I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats here at Smithy TV in downtown Toronto with Michael Coady and Kat Germain. How did you guys come together and start We Make Movies Canada?
Well, I was part of We Make Movies Canada in Los Angeles. They started up in 2007, and they were just such a great community and the idea is community-based filmmaking. So a collective of filmmakers coming together, helping each other develop their scripts and tell their stories, and then moving those scripts towards production. You know, that is cast and crewed by the community and funded by the community. So I thought that it was a model that we could certainly use here in Toronto, and I wanted to reach out to get to know the community of filmmakers here, and I thought that was a great way to do it.
Perfect. And how did you get on board, Kat?
Michael and I had worked on a short film a long time ago. I don't remember when that was, but and he'd gone away to the States, and we'd sort of kept in touch here and there, and then randomly saw each other. I was getting on a streetcar and he was getting off, and like, hey, what's going on? And so he invited me to sort of a first meeting where he just was talking to some of the filmmakers and actors that he'd known from the past to find out if there was any interest in the community. So I was right in there.
Yeah. She saw the value in it and jumped on board very early to help me build the team. And so we have a group now of 5 of us who are trying to move it forward, but we're also fishing for other committed members because there's lots of work. And so we're looking for a social media person, we're looking for a marketing communications person, and that to round out the team.
Can you walk me through what a typical meeting is like for We Make Movies Canada?
Sure. Basically, it starts off before we get to the meeting, where we collect scripts from filmmakers. We read through the scripts and decide on what we have time for the night. Then we will cast those based on our community members, and occasionally we'll have some roles where we can't fill within the community, so if somebody's recommended by a member, then they can come in and read potentially as well.
If there's any sumo wrestlers out there, we want to talk to you.
Yes, I had a script this time around where there was 3 sumo wrestlers, so that was challenging.
Casting challenge.
It's going to have to use a little bit of imagination, I think, when we watch that one. But so then, yeah, the night happens. We all meet up at the Cadillac Lounge at 7:30, and lots of meet and greet and people signing in, and Michael always has lots to say.
Interminable notes.
It's a really community-based feeling and vibe as well. He offers the audience members to come up and talk about anything that they have that's going on that they would like to promote as well. And then we get down to business and read some scripts, and the writers get a chance to have some Q&A with the audience, and away we go.
And that's the real value for the filmmakers, is in that script development, getting that feedback from the audience and from the actors who've spent some time with the script, and we try to get to them a couple days in advance so that they can get their head around it and bring some of the magic that that actors do to help hopefully develop those characters further and give the writers some ideas.
And you also have a big contest coming up. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, we're pretty excited. We're trying to live up to our name, We Make Movies, by making some movies this year. We're going to make 3 short films.
Probably short.
Yeah, or
right,
Probably
that's right.
short.
Yeah, that's true. We are actually open. In this contest, we'll have open it wide for submissions of any length. We will be giving $2,000 per filmmaker to help fund their project. I mean, if a feature film can be made for $2,000, and Ingrid Veninger, she proved that it could be done with a 1K wave. So we're open to submissions of all lengths, and we will be fundraising as soon as the contest finishes and the films are selected to raise that money and get those filmmakers paid, and so they can do their work. Now, why don't you tell us a bit about how we'll run the contest and the selection nights and that kind of stuff?
Okay, so our lines are open.
Call now.
The contest starts tomorrow night. Everything will be available online, And
March 23rd.
Yes.
Open the contest.
No.
Sorry, January 23rd. January 23rd.
And contest closes on March 6th.
Right.
And at that time, anybody can submit their script as long as it has a couple things with it. It'll need an artist treatment, a budget. Obviously, the script needs to be included. Any filmmakers who have longer scripts, they need to understand that during the reading, we'll only be reading about 10 minutes or 10 pages of their script, so they'll need to augment their package based on the best 10 minutes or the best 10 pages. So then as the core membership, we'll sit down together and look at first just the logistics. What can we do? What's a possibility? If we have one script that's got, you know, a huge ton of locations and 500 people, and somehow the filmmaker feels that they can do it for $2,000, we're going to look at the viability of that. So we will probably take we're going to reduce it to 3 at first, no, 6, right?
Well, we'll have, I think the most we can read maybe in one night is 10. We might have 2 nights of 10 films and then narrow that down to 3 each night. So we have 6 finalists in the end. And our third selection night, we'll narrow that down to the 3 winners, the 3 selected films for the slate 1. And then the real fun begins of the Kickstarter campaign, raising the money to get those made.
Great.
Yeah.
And where's the best place to find out more information on how to submit and all the rest of it online?
It'll be wemakemoviescanada.com/slate_1_films.
And can
one spelled out, not just a number.
That's right. Yes,
O-N-E.
Right.
And
it should appear at the bottom of your screen somewhere.
Awesome. And can anyone join, or like do you have to be invited? How does that work?
It's an open community. Definitely as a script writer, you are welcome to submit. I do believe that we've said Canadians only, however. And if you are in Toronto, it's going to be a lot easier to be able to do your pitch, though we will consider online pitches as well, if you're selected to be one of the movies that gets pitched.
Yeah, and to stress the idea of the community being open, we don't have any membership fees or any membership requirements other than the fact that you come to one of our meetings and sort of participate, helping us develop those scripts. So it's wide open, and you could submit your script if you've never come to a meeting, and then we just hope that in the interim you will come to a meeting and you know, get to know the community members and the power and strength in the numbers.
And I think it's helpful for filmmakers to come to a meeting as well, so they just know how the night works and they get the general vibe of it, so that they can, what they prepare, because they don't give us just a script, they give us a script that's a reader's script, so it's just a little more in line with our setup. So there will be a narrator who's reading the stage directions or the general setup of things. And if there's a lot of just technical stuff, that's not going to help an audience. They need to take that out. So it helps for everybody to come by at least once and see how we run it.
Thank you so much, guys. Congratulations, and best of luck with the contest.
Thank you.
I hear
Thanks a
that
lot.
you have some scripts that you're working on. Maybe you will bring them to us too.
I may, yes, I was thinking that. Yeah.
Okay, come and hang out.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats here at Smithy TV in downtown Toronto.